Principal, Vice Principal, dear guests, teachers, parents, and our budding entrepreneurs of the future. I, Delina Sheikh, welcome you to an extraordinary event that promises to ignite the sparks of innovation and creativity in our young minds. Today, we embark on a journey of entrepreneurship like never before.
Indeed, we are gathered here in this splendid auditorium to celebrate the spirit of innovation, determination and intellect. I, Tanisha Bhattacharjee of class 11C, present to you these young entrepreneurs who have shown us that age is no barrier when it comes to dreaming big and making those dreams a big reality.
Throughout history, great businesses and inventions have often started with an idea, a dream, and an unwavering commitment. Today, we witness the birth of young visionaries who are poised to change the world with their fresh ideas and enthusiasm.
This event is not just about showcasing their projects, but also recognizing the countless hours of hard work, sleepless nights, and resilience they have put into their ventures. Each entrepreneur here has a unique story to tell, and today we are here to amplify their voices.
We would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed Principal, Dr. Narasimha Reddy, and Vice Principal, Mrs. Kiran Panjwani, a three-member-led jury panel, teachers, and parents for their unwavering support and guidance in nurturing these young talents. You are the pillars of strength behind their entrepreneurial dreams.
We wish to welcome and introduce distinguished jury members for the day. Dear jury, kindly take your allotted seats as we introduce you to the gathering. We have with us this morning Mr. Akshay Kulkarni, who is an author, trainer, mentor. He is an alumni of Hyderabad Public School 1985, Class 10 from the Asif Jahi Yellow House, and also the head of operations at Culinary Academy, India. He is highly dedicated and passionate individual with 2 decades of experience in culinary, food and beverage operations, training and development. Sir, we thank you for joining us today.
We are also happy to welcome amongst us Ms. Mansi Seth, who is Head Startup Funding and Investor Relations at Teal Hub, Investments and Fundraising and Mentoring. She currently leads all the funding initiatives at Teal Hub, which is today the world's largest innovation campus, where she works very closely with startup founders to support them in their fundraising journey at various stages. Thank you for being with us today.
We would like to express our heartfelt gratitude to Ms. Mrinalini Shastri for being with us today here. As a member of our jury, Ms. Mrinalini Shastri is a company secretary and an MBA from the Indian School of Business, Hyderabad. She has been a development professional over 16 years working with non-profit, social enterprise, CSR and the government, and fundamentally believes in the power of business to do good. Thank you, ma'am, for coming here.
We thank you profusely for taking out time for our young entrepreneurs. In spite of your busy schedule, it's a privilege to have you here, which will help us in taking a step in our future endeavors. Now, we would like to request our principal, vice principal, and jury members to light the ceremonial lamp to mark the inaugural of the Youngpreneurs.
entrepreneurial powers that involves innovation, creativity, and talent. As our young entrepreneurs take to stage their projects, products, and ideas.
Allow me now to introduce before you the entrepreneurial teams. First, we have Paripurna Vasudha, headed by G. Supradeep under the guidance of Sashank Arora. They believe in perfecting our efforts.
Good morning, everyone. We are Paripurna Vasudha, and our vision is perfecting our efforts, and it's the team which makes to this vision into a reality. First, I'd like to call upon our Chief Financial Officer, P.S. Mukul. Next, our Chief Marketing Officer, Zaid Safar. Next, our Chief Operating Officer, Madhav. Next, Ragesh Srinitya at the Head of Sales. And I, Gangan Supratik, as CEO of the company. And the mentor who guided us in this insightful journey is Mr. Sashank Arora. Thank you.
Next up, we have Eco-Domicile, headed by Ishan Farhan under the surveillance of their mentor, Ravi Fedekanta. They believe in reinventing living.
Good morning, everyone. I am Ishan, Team Leader and Managing Director of Eco-Domicile. We were mentored by P. Ravi Sir, Senior Vice President of the Marketing Department of Western Digital. I'd like to introduce my team. We have S. Arush Anu, Technical Director. We have Anchal Awasthi, Chief Marketing Officer. We have N. Srujana. And we have Krish, Chief Financial Officer. Thank you.
Third on the list is Team Avinya, who say, let's grow seeds of tomorrow. This team is led by Tanisha Gattu with the support of Rajesh Krishnan as their mentor.
Hello everybody, I'm Tanishka Gattu, the CEO and the team leader for Team Avinya. Here we have Rashi Sharma as our Chief Operating Officer. We have Ashika Padare as our Chief Marketing Officer. We have Ashka Vivek as our Chief Finance Officer. We have our technical expert, Hanvit. We are guided by our amazing mentor, Mr. Rajesh Krishnan. Thank you. Next, we have trailblazers headed by Satvika Reddy and mentor Sharad Patel. They believe in becoming tech savvy. Hi, this is Satvika, representing Team Trailblazers, a startup finance app for young adults and teens. Meet our Chief Operating Officer, Sri Pratnya, Chief Marketing Officer, Haritakshya, General Manager, Chaitanya, Technical Support, Suraj, and this is your CEO, Satvika Reddy.
Last but not the least, we have pet experts headed by S. Vinay Kumar with mentor Srinivas P. They say that pet experts is a pet lover's paradise.
Good morning everyone. We are team pet experts and I would like to introduce our team with our mentor Srinivas P, who is a professor at IIM, and also taught I want to introduce this is Anshul Akram Reddy, our CFO. Noza Anna as STO, CDO. Viktor Rupani as creative head. And Bibi as marketing. And myself as CEO and team leader of Pet Experts.
Now we proceed with pitching of the plan. We request all the teams to adhere to these rules. Each team presents 1 minute elevator pitch. Each team to present for 8 minutes about their idea or prototype, followed with the answer or 3-10 jury panel for 5 minutes.
Let's welcome Team 1, Paripurna Vasudha, led by G. Supratik.
Welcome to Paripurna Vasudha. Our heart aches to think about our burdened earth because of the plastic pollution. This pain is our calls to arms, our sacred mission. As our team witnesses the suffering our earth goes through because of this plastic pollution, we feel profoundly moved. Because of the collective concern, this ignites a fierce passion in us to transform how we consume. Our approach is a deeply personal one, is to reshape consumption sustainably. We pour our hearts into creating innovative solutions. Anvastra, our recycled plastic bricks, are a testament of sustainable architecture. And Kalpa, our bioplastics, are a symbol of responsible packaging. And our growth, it's not just a plan, it's a responsibility we hold close. We seek partnerships. We embrace technology and we expand, all in the honor of our earth. We invite you to join on this journey and encourage us to move towards a sustainable future. Thank you.
Paripurna Vasudha looks at partnering sustainable solutions. We have observed that we have identified problems such as waste and waste management and how it affects the humans. So what do we do basically? We basically make biobricks with materials such as PET plastic, fly ash and also sand. We also provide biodegradable plastic to reduce the carbon emissions and the plastic waste around the country. Our vision is taking one step at a time for sustainability and also ending world waste. And also our vision is to slowly fostering conscious shift to a sustainable living with Paripurna Vasudha. Create new and better ways of constructing buildings and with new ways of dealing with waste so that human life can be more better, efficient and greener. The problem which we are seeing with clay bricks is that it releases a lot of pollution because of how it needs to be manufactured. A lot of heat and fire is required, which leads a lot of climate change, a lot of air pollution. And also, it contaminates the soil, which also affects the agriculture sector, which is one of the major contributors to the economy. Moreover, the accumulation of plastic waste in landfills is decreasing the human space where we can live in. So what are we doing to decrease all of this? So basically, we have understood that modern construction needs need to shift towards more sustainable building materials, and Paripura Vasuda looks to giving that by giving with the biodegradable with biobricks and biodegradable plastics. Now I'll give to our CEO to tell about more insight about products.
So we offer two products. We have Hpsr, which is our eco-friendly brick solution. It's strong, durable, and can withstand harsh climatic conditions. So we hope to reduce the environmental impact using these bricks, and they also offer a good alternative to traditional building materials. We also have Kalpa, which is our biodegradable plastic solution. It breaks down naturally, leaving no microplastics or harmful residues, and it offers a very good alternative to traditional plastic. And we will be releasing this into the market a few years later. So let's talk about Hpsr. It's our eco-friendly brick solution. It's made from 30% fly ash, 20% PET plastics, which is the most commonly used kind of plastic it's used in daily use and all, and 50% M sand. We'll get all these ingredients, we'll mold them and melt them to produce bricks of high strength and durability, and they will be water resistant as well. So let's talk about our business plan. So our manufacturing, how we produce the bricks will run in 6 stages. The first stage is collection of the raw materials, which is the plastic in this case. We'll get them from garbage disposals, which will be collected by garbage collectors, waste collectors. They'll bring it to the factory where the plastic processing begins. So the plastic is crushed and grinded into fine granules, which are easy to melt, and they offer uniform distribution throughout the brick. So we then mix the PET, the fly ash, and the M sand in the proportions and pull them in molds. These molds are then heated at 260 degrees Celsius, where the fine granules melt and bind the brick together to create good structural integrity. After which these bricks will then be tested for durability and will be sent for sale.
Let's take a look at this water. So basically, the biggest trend that we had is the acquirement of the raw materials. We have abundance of raw material and we can get an economical rate, and we don't have any problem with that. The weakness which we have is the competitiveness in the market. The brick market in India is very diverse, and there are a lot of competitors, which can be, which is one of the weaknesses in this. The opportunity which we find is that the product is in demand, and also that we're developing sustainability in the country. But also the threats which we find is undercutting of prices, as we need to stay afloat with the prices set in the country.
About the market itself, India's plastic brick contributes about 0.7% of India's GDP. So about our sales, we'll be selling plastic bricks at a very low cost and low margins, but our production rate will be higher. With that, our main customers will be big businessmen like construction companies and the government. Our sales will be B2B, business to business, or B2G, business to government. Now, how will we, why will we convince them? How will we convince them? Every businessman requires best quality with the best price, and plastic bricks are 2.5 times more stronger than concrete bricks and are also less in cost compared to concrete bricks, which is enough convincing for businessmen to accept our offer. And how will we approach the government? We will be approaching the government by our contacts to government officials, with what we will be taking our idea to them.
Now about the financials. This is our proposed income statement. We have assumed that we will be able to get to the break-even point by third year. The assumptions are made with the latest market analysis being done by our team on the current prices and the assumed future prices. Our revenue will increase exponentially after the 5th year because we're an innovative product. It will initially take time, but after the 5th year, we are expecting high increase in profits, and our payback period will also be 5 years. This is our expense report. So we have diversified our expenses into fixed cost and variable cost. Our PET pulverizer, our machine for the production of the plastic bricks will cost, this is a heavy cost machine, which is why initially our fixed cost will be very high in the year 2020. But over a period of time, as we continue to produce, our market strategy is low margins. So we need high production, which is why we are concentrating on large scale contracts. Next slide. We are asking for a 20 lakh investment in our company for 30% of the shares. The current capital structure is 20 lakhs, which has been invested by our CEO, and 10 lakhs, which we will be getting from the government, which is a big BIG government scheme, where for innovative biotechnology products, they provide up to 50 lakhs investment. We have seen the criteria and we have found out that we are eligible for a 10 lakh grant. And this will not only help us in the finance itself, it will also help us get contacts so that we can get government tenders. One last statement I would like to say is the cost of our bricks. Our cost, the bricks cost less than the water bottles that are on your tables right now. That's how cheap we can produce them and sell them for. We strongly believe that this product has a future and that this will be a success with your help. Thank you.
Well done, team. Team can come on to the stage for the Q&A session. We have jury members. We have a 3-minute Q&A session. Ms. Mansi, to start with, please.
Presented. So congratulations to your team, and you articulated it well. You had all the pieces that came together in a beautiful flow. I have one question. Yes, you're going to use plastic. You're going to use recyclable waste material. How are you going to source it?
So the plastic we're using, the PET plastic, they're usually found in plastic bottles and other packaging material. So we will be sourcing it from that. We will get them collected by waste collectors, whom we will pay a certain price. They will collect it and bring it to the factory where we will go to later production stage. And for the fly ash, which is actually contains industrial smoke, so basically these lot of industries like coal power plants, they produce a lot of residue, so that residue is condensed to form fly ash. In fact, fly ash bricks are already a very big thing, and we hope to include that in our brick as well because it provides good structural integrity.
Just to feedback, there are already companies like recycling, there are companies like lamination, there are companies who are already collecting waste. Okay, there's a company called Waste Ventures. Maybe you're going to just look at tying up with them and get a source of, because they anyways have workers, collecting waste. That is one. Because it will be a challenge operationally otherwise for you to, get on.
On that topic, the reason why we haven't immediately contacted the big waste management companies is one, there is a lot of the waste management that is still unorganized. There are still kabadiwalas that come and collect and are living very harsh lives. Our goal by contracting them directly, even though it might be a little more tedious process, is so that we can help them as well. You can still see the landfills in areas like Delhi where there are huge landfills which are taking up space. So we were hoping that we can reduce this process as well.
We have very little time, so Mr. Akshay.
Firstly, congratulations. That was a good presentation that you have all done. First thing, I don't know whether it's a unique product because I think there are already people who are probably doing this. Number two is the thought that you probably had was you wanted to reduce the use of plastics by 80%. 5 years down the line, you're saying that your business is going to increase. So indirectly, you're going to tell people use more plastic so that you get plastic to make bricks.
No, sir. The plastic, there is already, see, the amount of, we are saying 5 years later we will be able to increase because we believe by that time our production method, the cycle will be complete and we'll be able to properly, fully go into it. Because initially there will be hiccups obviously, which we have predicted will be solved by 5 years. We don't need more plastic to be used because there is abundance of plastic already. We all know that plastic is not biodegradable. which is why we are aware that there are already huge amounts of plastics that we can use. And I do not see that in the near future that we will be running out of these plastics, because it's not just one area. Our company will be based all over India.
Alright, thank you. I was just looking at making people not use plastic rather than...
That is also where our bioplastics comes in, our Kalpa product, which is a bioplastic that we will be introducing. Also will be helping with reduction of plastic itself.
Okay, then moving forward.
I agree with Akshay. This is called purpose incentives. When you are building a business which is going to grow very large, at the small scale, I'm sure it's okay whatever plastic is fine. But as you grow, essentially your business model depends on an increased usage of plastic. So, especially I remember one of you said sustainable consumption is what you want to do. So the only feedback I have, I think it was a great presentation. And I think it's a very good business to be in spite of the fact that there are other players. I think it's a good business to be in because construction is not going to stop and what you're planning to do feeds right into it. But please think about what your mission was and what you're doing every day, how that fits into that. So maybe start with this product. I like that you have the bioplastic idea. But even in construction, which will become your mainline business, maybe have a longer term perspective on what you will do eventually. That was one point. The other is operations wise. It is going to be very difficult to do this yourselves. And that is not a virtue. Especially if you're trying to run a small startup, look for the efficiencies you can. Because if you want to contact all the rapiders and create a whole supply chain that way, you will probably need another enterprise itself to deal with that at the back end. So typically social enterprises set themselves up as a for-profit plus a non-profit so that they can cater to the social objectives more freely and they can use that supply chain to cater to their for-profit objectives. So please consider that as a structure if you're planning to implement this at a large scale. But this was very impressive and congratulations to all of you.
Thank you, jury members. We also have a jury feedback at the end of the session. So we can just restrict to the questions to the team so that we can quickly come. Yeah.
Up next, we have Ecodome Seal headed by Ishant Farhan.
Imagine a world where every shipping container lies idle that contributes to environmental waste. We, Eco-Domicile, take these neglected shipping containers and breathe new life into them. These shipping containers contribute towards environmental waste and homelessness remains a pressing global issue. We plan on addressing both these problems with a single impactful solution. We breathe new life into them and we also convert the shipping containers to safe and comfortable living spaces. These shipping containers can be customized according to your needs. Our workforce includes people and individuals who are passionate about restoration, and we also prioritize hiring those who face homelessness by not only providing them employment but also empowering them. Now let's move on to the presentation.
Let's start with telling you all about what we are. We are a startup that focuses mainly on reducing the environmental damage caused by wasted shipping containers and instruments used for construction like bricks, concrete, etc. We also provide employment to those who are skilled but unfortunate. And we are builders with purpose who focus only on crafting and creativity. Next, we have the features of our company. The first main feature being that we are eco-friendly. We adopt methods like rainwater harvesting and sustainable plumbing methods. And we also encourage the use of cotton steel, which is a very sustainable way of using steel. Then the second feature is customization options. We offer our customers complete freedom to customize their house however they want. And the third feature is amenity tiers. We have 3 lines of products where the customer can choose according to their affordability and their financial position. Next, we have the values. The mission of our company is to be responsible members of society and to make an effort towards doing better for the environment and humanity. And the vision of our company is to make living affordable and sustainable. Over to the next person.
According to the market survey conducted, the age groups that fall are between 20 to 30 and majority of the people contribute towards our idea that makes this a trendy concept. Secondly, many people are unsure about living in container homes, so we plan on increasing the surety of them. Next, everyone who gave the market survey are 100% sure they needed customized according to their needs and 92% are aware. Lastly, the reusable containers out of 100% around the world, only 37% can be reused and we plan on making them into something productive.
Now, let's go over the SWOT analysis. Our strengths. We provide low-cost housing to people who can't afford expensive houses. We also provide sustainable housing not just because we reuse shipping containers, but also because we provide clean energy resources. And we also provide a seamless process and a hassle-free experience to buyers who want to purchase a house, maybe even for the first time. Weaknesses. There is a business that requires a high initial investment. We might also face transportation challenges while transporting the shipping containers and fully built container houses. We also need extensive site preparation before the houses can be installed at the location. Opportunities. Given that more and more people are wanting to move towards eco-friendly and affordable housing, we have a huge market and an ever-growing market that we can provide to. We also have a customization option which will appeal to consumers and attract them towards our business. Threats. There are a lot of competitors presently in the market and we might also be negatively affected by the preconceived notions people may have about container housing. Over to Arush.
Now I wanted to talk about a scenario. A person called Preeti is a college graduate who recently landed a dream job. Now, due to rising inflation, she finds it hard to find a living place, like an apartment or a home. So, she recently stumbled upon Eco Domicile, where we have 3 different types of tiers. We have the basic amenities tier, which is the cheapest tier, with a kitchenette, a bathroom, and an integrated bedroom. The next tier, which we have, is the mid-range amenities. This provides a whole separate kitchen, a separate bedroom, and an open living space area. The high-end tier 3, also known as the luxury tier, provides you with more than 2 containers of food, with a lot of cabinetry, storage, a kitchen, bathroom, and 2 bedrooms. Over to the next person.
Let's go with the roadmap. In phase 1, we want to start the business using contract manufacturing instead of using our own factory to manufacture, as it is easier to do. In phase 2, we start taking custom orders that are tier 3 orders which are designed by the consumers themselves, and we also prepare all levels of our workforce to work independently. In phase 3, we plan on becoming a big-time seller and moving to our own factory or a rented factory to manufacture independently, and we also aim to start with our social mission of giving housing to the people who need housing. In phase 4, we plan to train and recruit homeless workers.
So here we have the testimonials from a few customers who have already, we have given the assumptions, all the things. These are the few testimonials. So here is the financial statement of our company. So we have divided into quarters, and the first quarter, I'll just tell you the basic prices. The container 1 which we are getting is for 1 lakh rupees each container. The installation which we do is for 20,000. And we are also providing them with solar panels which will cost us 1 lakh rupees. And the total expenditure by the end of the first quarter is 43,60,000. So these are the revenues. The average price which we are expecting per customer is 3.5 lakhs. And the number of customers we are assuming is in quarter 1 is 10. So the revenue which we are getting is 35 lakhs. And in the first quarter we are having a loss of 8,60,000. We'll have that break-even point by the mid of quarter 3 and quarter 4. Next.
Previously seen in the market survey, there is about 71.9% people who are unsure or don't want to live in a container home and would rather prefer an apartment. But we have also invested in our social initiative by implementing a market strategy to increase the number of people who want to invest in buying a container home or suggesting it to everyone. By opening an Instagram account, by networking it, we can also attract more customers and more investors for a project. Now we'll see a prototype video about our website.
What sets us apart is that for every 10 container home that we sell, we provide the 11th one to the people who face homelessness and those who are underprivileged. But this is not just a business, it's a movement towards environmental sustainability, a movement towards social responsibility. And this ensures that our success is intertwined with the well-being of the society. Thank you.
Well, team, look confident. Yeah, now over to the jury Q&A. Mr. Akshay, would you like to ask a question?
Firstly, congratulations for your presentation.
Thank you, sir.
I just wanted to ask you, so where do you think this container is outside?
Sir?
Where? Because I buy the container.
Yes, sir.
Where are they from?
Like you order them through our website,
but where do you place it?
Where do you place it? Wherever it's on you, sir. Like if you're buying one, you place it wherever you
still acquire the land.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's not mentioned out there. Because when you're talking about cost, why does the real estate go higher? Is it because of the construction cost or is it because of the land cost?
Yes, sir. But only a person who has land can acquire container homes in India because by law you cannot place
that's why you are going to provide it for the needy. The needy is never going to have land.
Yes, sir, but we directly won't sell it to the needy because they can't afford it either. There are associations which shelter the needy. So we sell it to those associations.
As we're quickly moving on, so one of the jury members, Ms. Rani.
I saw a survey. Can you tell me a little bit more about that? Did you conduct it? I saw some numbers thrown up on the screen.
Yes.
A little bit more detail. How many people? What was it? How did you do it?
Yes, ma'am. So on the first pie chart, the majority of the age group is 20 to 30.
You don't need to. Just I want to know who are the people you surveyed, how many people, what did you administer, who did this? Just meta details about the survey.
So we circulated on social media, like all our friends, relatives, and publicly as well. We had around 500 to 600 responses to this.
So this primary survey, 500 to 600 responses.
Yeah.
Have you used any secondary data, any research reports, any trend reports to back up anything you said?
Yes. So that chart we had to use secondary data because we needed to find out how many containers are actually usable out of the stack.
On the market side, or the trend rate, how many people are now purchasing and adopting this kind of a lifestyle? Any secondary data on that?
No.
Not. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, jury members.
Avanya, led by Tanishka Gattu.
Hello everybody. We all go to restaurants, don't we? We also observe that a lot of food waste is being seen. Where does this waste go? Well, 68 million tons of waste is being unsupervised and left. This unsupervised waste releases gases like methane and carbon dioxide, which is very harmful for our environment. Another aspect which we have covered on is the consumption of chemically grown food. The chemically grown food is not really the best option for our health. We, Avanya, have come up with a solution for both these problems. We take the waste from restaurants and convert it into compost and to help our soil have a healthy growth report. Thank you.
Let me give the jury a SWOT analysis. So one thing, the strength of our company that we consider is, it is the need of the hour. Because first of all, we are stopping soil deterioration, and on top of that, scientists have found that compared to inorganic, organic has much more healthy nutrients. Now coming to our weaknesses, farmers would be hesitant to adapt to change. But then again, we will educate them and tell them that our product is the better alternative. Now coming to opportunities. It is a huge trend right now. It is a $1,000 million market in the India itself. And on top of that, in the last few years, we have a 50% spike in the organic export. And coming to the threats that are imposed on us, the threats would be coming from the formal sector or the inorganized or that sector because they have an influence in the market already. Now coming to our sales and distribution. We have divided our sales and distribution into 3 parts, but again we consider our business to be a mainly B2B organization, but still we will be in the contact with the customers via our website. The QR code of the website is given to the jury. You can scan it. Now coming to our main aspect, that is B2B. In B2B we will target NPOP or Jaivik Bharat authorized companies. These companies are obliged to restrict any use of inorganic material. So that is where our product comes in. Now this is our already established customer base. But when it comes to generating new market, we will do that by giving sample packages to NGOs and cooperative organizations and telling them to give it to their members and give them to test and try it. And so this is how we generate a new market. Now coming to the product that is our business itself, the Bokashi compost. So Bokashi compost is basically a process where you take a container and you give subsequent piles. In subsequent piles you add food bran until the top, and because it is an anaerobic process, you have to close the container. Now the judges must be thinking there is the next step. Well, there is no next step. Our process is complete in 4 to 6 weeks and you have a compost ready. Passing on to Ashi.
Thank you, Rashi. As we all know that marketing plays an important role in promotion of our business. Okay, so we Thank you, Ashrita. So now let's move on to an important part of our business, which is the financial aspect. As you all can see, this is the cash flow projections. It is done on basis of assumption and estimation in the first 3 years. Coming to the first year, we are going to have an expense of around 37 lakhs and a revenue of 30 lakhs, which means we'll be incurring a loss of 7 lakhs. Moving on to the second year, our expenses are going to be around 14 lakhs and revenue of 45 lakhs. This year we'll be able to touch the break-even point and also make a profit of 5 lakhs. Coming to the third year, our expenses are going to be 41 lakhs and revenue of 50 lakhs. We'll be able to make a profit of 9 lakhs. These are the graphs showing our revenue, expenditure, profit and loss. As you can see, our revenue is increasing through the years and so is our expenses. That is due to our increase in production level through the years. Coming to the profit and losses, the first year will be incurring a loss and in the second and third year we'll be able to touch the profit margin. Over to Hanu.
Thank you, Asha. We all know website plays a crucial role in promoting your idea. Our website Avina provides an easy accessible interface to the user. It provides a brief about our idea, it gives information about suppliers and buyers. In the future, we will be adding a payment interface of products to the user. Digital Twin platform. Digital Twin is a virtual representation of Avina systems, process and people. It's a technology that combines disparate data from various underlying systems to give you a real-time visibility and insights on supply chain. How are we using this? We will connect our business platform to the country's DPR, which is Digital Public Infrastructure. This is a traditional project, but we want to infuse the technology aspect to take it on a large scale. I'll pass it on to Vishnu.
Thank you, Hamid. The potential consumers of our product will be farmers, terrace farmers, etc. Estimatedly, 27 lakhs of farmers use the organic method for cultivation. We are planning to promote our product in metropolitan cities like Hyderabad, Chennai, Delhi, etc. We are also promoting our product in states like Sikkim and Mizoram as they are using organic compost and a large scale. Our future roadmap, resources. We are planning to extract resources from formal agro-based industries like sugarcane industries, etc. as the residue is being wasted and thrown away. The next part is that we will be taking help from government municipal corporations, for example, GHMC. From with their help, we will be consuming their waste as to help with our compost process. We will be giving franchising of our product all over the country. Now we have a video of a very humble farmer from Rajasthan who helped us out.
खुद करें तो आप ऑर्गेनिक फार्मिंग भी करें। और जितने भी किसान आपको मिलते हैं आप उनको ऑर्गेनिक फार्मिंग के बेनिफिट्स बताइए कि भाई इसमें कॉस्ट आपकी बहुत जीरो हो जाएगी। प्लस में जैसे जैसे हमारी जमीन का कार्बन बढ़ता है हमारी प्रोडक्शन भी बढ़ती है। जहाँ 3 साल पहले हम केमिकल से 20 मन प्रति एकड़ का हम जो अपना गेहूं की फसल ले रहे थे आज वो हमारी डबल हो 40 हो गई। और आने वाले 3-4 साल में जब हमारा कार्बन और बढ़ जाएगा तो 40 से 60 हो जाएगी। और ऐसे धीरे धीरे हमारी प्रोडक्शन बढ़ती रहेगी। और आप भी अगर इस चीज में अपना कुछ योगदान देना चाहते हैं तो आप हमारे साथ जुड़िए, ऑर्गेनिक फार्मिंग आप करिए। ऑर्गेनिक फार्मिंग भी देश का भविष्य है। अगर हमारे देश की एग्रीकल्चर आर्थिक व्यवस्था अगर सुधर सकती है तो वो सिर्फ ऑर्गेनिक फार्मिंग से सुधर सकती है। अंत में मैं सिर्फ एक बात कहना चाहता हूँ, लेट्स कम टुगेदर एंड ग्रो द सीड्स विद अवेयरनेस। धन्यवाद।
Well done, team. 9 sustainable ideas coming up. That's the need of the hour. Jury members, for the Q&A, Ms. Mansi, would you like to ask a question?
Really nice video. Thank you. And a lot of nice flavor to your presentation. Congratulations, you guys were very confident when you were presenting. but then your video should talk about the farmer. So, okay, we take that offline during the interest of time. I also was worried that the digital twin aspect. So, what is that angle?
Digital twin is basically a digital version of our process which is going on in real life. So like our truck is going from restaurants to our land. We will be able to track it through the digital twin platform. So you don't have to actually go in and see it.
So your goal is not this, right? Your goal is the compost. So why
Yes.
don't you want to do this? And
Because we are trying to, this is an aspect of a very traditional way, and we are trying to indulge technology in it.
And
what do you mean by food wasting?
So, if I go to a restaurant, I don't consume the whole food. If I don't consume the whole food, so wastage of rice or anything on the plate.
Have you ever seen Indians separating their garbage?
Yes, sir.
How do you plan to take only the food waste on the garbage?
Yes, sir. So, the restaurants which we are targeting, we will be giving them goodwill, sir, because we will be adding them in our website. So, these restaurants will be given a goodwill, sir, as they're doing it for a good cause. So, we will request the restaurants to keep the waste separate, sir. So, whatever waste it is, so bokashi compost is this kind of a compost where even the bones can be melted down into the compost. So, I hope I answered your question.
You need to think as to why hasn't it happened so far. Why should people start doing it now?
So, as an entrepreneur, we always try to bring change, so I think that is the reason we do this.
Sorry, a very quick question. You said you had two target markets. One was the farmers and the other farmers. And the other was actually farmers who did this for a livelihood. Now my question to you is easy to make. Would they not make it themselves? Why would they buy you? Tennis farmers, I can see buy. They don't mind about spending a little extra. But if you could do it yourself in your own field or wherever, why would you buy it from India?
That is a fantastic question. I think they would buy it from us because we are supplying it to them for a cheaper cost. Why would they want to spend more time on themselves? We are just giving for a very cheap. We are pooling in resources for such specifically for them now.
Thank you.
Thank you, jury members.
Fourth on the list, we have Trailblazers by Satvika Reddy and team.
My cousin Ria, who's in her early 30s, married, still faces my cousin Ria. My cousin Ria, who's in her early 30s, married, still faces problems while understanding the key difference between saving and investing. She or
is not an investment opportunity but a risk mitigation procedure. To address these people like we are in a broader spectrum, we have around Finis. Finis seeks to inculcate financial literacy, financial discipline, and also have young adults learn about the effective art of financial management. Catching them young is our motto. In short, I can tell that we aim on inculcating young adults to learn about financial literacy, financial management, fiscal prudence, and also have them learn the aspects of personal finance management so that they can navigate their life with a clear path to financial literacy.
Financial decision making is the major problem in young adults today. They also face other problems like lack of investment knowledge. This leads to making wrong decisions, thus investing in ventures which is not so profitable. Another problem is budgeting. This ultimately leads to inadequate savings. Thank you.
FinAce is a one-stop solution and acts as a savior for the people like Ria, designed for the age group of 11 to 21 years old. And we offer comprehensive funding and gamification elements and works with real-time feedback. During the launch phase of our app, we'll be releasing 4 modules which cover the crucial skills of finance, which include basics of financial management, saving and investing, credit, and entrepreneurship. Later on, other modules on taxing and budgeting will also be included, thereby more modules will be released.
We categorize the market size into 3. The TAM, the total population of ages 11 to 21, which is rounded to 347 million, and the SAM, which is English-speaking students, which is rounded off to 127 million, and SOM, which is the school-going students and college-going students, which is rounded off to 188 million. Our go-to-market strategy, our target markets are young adults, college-going students, new graduates, and early career professions. Our market penetration strategy is collaboration with schools to inculcate our app in their school activities. And our channel partners are social media and educational institutions.
A SWOT analysis. Our biggest strength is providing the right content to the right audience with a delivery mechanism. We also use comprehensive content and gamification elements with a bit-sized learning technique. A weakness is behavioral barriers. Our greatest opportunity for growth is from the Gen Z's interest on personal financial management and finance literacy. Our threats is digital distractions. Roadmap. Initially, we'll be partnering the first quarter of the mobile app launch. After the successful app launch, we'll be working on the web interface launch, which will be happening in quarter 2. After that, we'll be working on that expanding service offices.
Now for the finance. Our financial module comprises of in-app advertising, display advertising, partnerships, and affiliates. In the first, assuming 20% active users and 100 rupees per month for every 1,000 users, we will have a total revenue of around 7 lakh rupees in the first quarter. Moving on, in the fourth quarter, we'll be reaching our break-even point and with the revenue of around like 50 lakh rupees. These are the revenue projections for the 4 quarters.
Real content target on real audience with the real delivery to our audience. Our app doesn't use any subscription-based model. This is the most prominent USP
Finance also uses various libraries where you can find many courses, videos, which provides a lot more information about knowledge to our customers. Coming to our team, our mentor firstly, Sharad Kanotam, who is a batch of 1994 and co-founder of a fintech startup, FIMA. Then our CEO is Satvika, our CMO is Charita, our COO Pragya, technical expert Suraj, and myself, General Manager Chatranya.
Now we will be presenting the prototype. We try to bring up a user-friendly interface so the users can use their existing emails to log on to our app. And coming to the modules, we have handled some of the most important and required skills for the current generation, and the remaining modules will be launching soon. And coming to the tracking, the users can track their financial journey, learning through our progress tracking feature. Thank you.
I think it's getting more interesting as I keep this on. Then nothing is appearing very obvious. Now for the jury Q&A, Mr. Akshay, would you like to ask the question?
Why are you restricting only till age 21? My question was, honestly speaking, I like the idea very much. And I do find a lot of people who are even in the age of 45, 50, who do not have knowledge about finance. Why did you restrict it only to 21?
Sir, firstly, in the launching phase, we would like to cater the age groups 11 to 21. But in quarter 3, when we are expanding, we will include courses for the higher age group as well. Because catching them young is our motto to inculcate financial literacy. I think catching them when they're like 11 or 12 and having them learn about the aspects of finance is really important.
At this age, they do not have the finance to invest. It's only after 21 that you someone will probably start on. Where's the investment coming from?
Sir, can you please repeat the question if you don't mind?
You graduate at 21, so you start working only after 21. So who's going to invest when you're going to educate people from 11 to 21?
Sir, they'll be learning about finance and playing games on our app so that they learn about it. And apart from that, our market size has been 148 million.
What about the investment? You need investment for your app to grow.
Sir, for the investment, we are here to ask you for some investment.
Alright, thank you.
Thank you, jury members.
Thank you.
Now, let's welcome the pet experts led by Nitin Kumar.
A very good morning to respected principal, vice principal and the jury members present here. Introducing Pet Experts, a one-stop solution for all your pet needs. Do you own a pet? If yes, you would know the difficulties faced by pet owners. And if you are looking for a solution to solve these problems, well, you're at the right place. With Pet Experts, we've brought together a team of professional and experienced pet experts who are catering to provide comprehensive range of services to your furry, feathered and scaly companions. From veterinary care to pet sitting to grooming to pet breeding. All these services are provided just in one single app. Our easy-to-use app connects you with certified experts in your area and helps you to ensure, and Pet Experts ensures top-notch care and attention to your pet. So trust Pet Experts to be your pet's best friend because every pet deserves an expert's touch. Moving on to the presentation.
So, what is Pet Experts? Pet Experts is a one-stop app for all your pet needs. We have an Instagram page with the handle _PetExperts_ where we raise awareness about how we can basically save pets or how people are abandoning pets if we have to stop that. That is our social cause. Moving on, we have an initiative called Rescue Hunt wherein we help the innocent and abandoned stray animals and try to provide for their healthcare and food. Next slide please. So, previous slide. What is our product and solution? Pet Experts is a one app for all the users need and our motto is a pet lover's paradise. So these are our services, that is buying, grooming and breeding, pet selling, healthcare, accessories, and we also conduct pet events on an annual basis wherein we create events so that your pet can have social needs as well. Next slide please. Pet population in India is estimated to be around 32 million and in India 60% of the people have pets. The pet market is a growing market and it is growing at 11% per annum. We intend to capture this market. Well, I have a dog but I do not have time to groom it. What do? I have a cat. She has a severe eye infection. I do not know where to go. I have a tortoise and it needs certain vaccinations. I have no idea where to go. I have a rabbit who needs to be looked after once we are at home. Whom do I approach? This is our target audience. These people are the people we approach and provide our services to them. Next slide please. Now, value proposition is nothing but USP, that is unique selling proposition. First, we intend to cater to people as mentioned in the target segments. Also, people do not have a trustworthy, reliable app for all their pet needs. So that's where we come up. And we intend to provide our services to everybody around. Next, we provide quality assurance, secure transport and standardized pricing. We offer our services and we have transparency in pricing as we have standard plans. We work on subscription model. There are 3 types of subscriptions: bronze, silver and gold. 99, 199 and 299 rupees respectively. And Vivek, please come on, take over.
Now, a question may arise in your mind that there are already so many pet apps in the market. Why are we unique? What makes us different
Well, pet apps like Super Taste, Sploots, Lemon Pets Pet Care have over 100k downloads and provide common facilities such as healthcare, pet food, accessories. Whereas Pet Experts provides all these common facilities along with additional features such as buying, accessories, social service events and pet sitting. This is what makes us unique, and we believe that we can become a tough competition to our other competitors in the market. Moving on to the next slide, our SWOT analysis. Our strength is that Pet Experts is a one-stop solution for all your needs, which is a blessing to all the customers. Rescue, as you already mentioned, Rescue Hunt is an initiative program that we've taken up to protect the stray animals and injured animals to take well care of them. Our only weakness is that providing so many facilities and features can make our working model quite complex. However, our developers are still working on overcoming the problem. Our opportunity. We have many opportunities to flourish in the market, as this is definitely a blessing to all the pet owners. And we are also giving tough competition to the traditional approach. This may also lead to threats such as data breaches and competitive threats. Moving on to the next slide, GTM analysis. Who are our target audience? Our potential customers are pet owners and families centered with around pets. And what products and services do we provide? We provide all types of services such as pet buying, selling, pet grooming, breeding, and healthcare. Why have we created this app? Well, while designing and building of this app, the only motto in our mind was to make this app a pet lover's paradise. And when are we going to launch the app? We're planning to launch it in the next 6 months. And how are we exactly going to market and execute the sales of our services? Well, we have an Instagram handle where we're going to conduct social media marketing and sales through our apps. I would like to call upon Anshu to continue with the financial side.
A thorough market survey was done, and a few important questions were taken into consideration while making our business plan. The responses were taken as sample proportion, and we tried to answer a few questions like, what are our customers' pet preferences? And we found that to be dogs mostly. And what are the features that our customers are in most need of, so that we could cater to those demands. We also found out determine the cost for this. And the important question out of all, if all these features are provided in a single app, will you be willing to purchase the app? And the answer to this was yes. Coming to our financial plan, Pet Experts is a business, a pet-centric business that aims to cater to the growing demand of pet-related products and services. Our unwavering passion for pets and a strong business plan, we believe that Pet Experts is poised for potential growth and profitability. And we are deciding to cater the first 6 months for building the app, and these are the projections for our potential traffic for the features, that is revenue streams, and the cost, and we address every cost, like the cost of making the app, maintenance of the app, salaries and marketing, etc. And we estimated the profit to be around 4 lakhs in the first 6 months, and then around 9 lakhs in the next year, and around 11 lakhs in the third year. In conclusion, Pet Experts is strategically positioned to capitalize on flashing pet trade. With our clear market focus, diverse revenue streams, and our strong financial plan, we believe in the business's success. Now we would like to invite potential investors and partners to join our journey and to provide top-notch pet care while generating sustainable profits. Now we would like to show a short video about our prototype program. Thank you.
All the team members can be on the stage. Yeah, during Q&A, I think it's getting very interesting, good and interesting ideas. Yeah. Ms. Mansi?
Pass on this because I have a pet and I will have a bias, so I don't want to ask my honesty.
I have a pet. I would like to review one of your services that you mentioned. You said that you do pet sitting. Could you just elaborate on that?
So, when you go to work or any you will have a pet at home which has no one to take care of. Well, there are kennel houses for sure, but we do not trust them. So once we expand, we tend to add people and who will look after your pet. Probably at our center, you will drop them and then we look after them, like how we drop children, and it's like a big center. Similarly, you drop your pets, go for work, and once you're done, you can come back and pick them up.
I'll probably just continue with the same question. Is a pet finds his own space very comforting rather than going to your new place. Something like a small kid, we're dropping them, they're generally not very comfortable. And a kennel or another pieces are generally already there. I would have probably liked it in case you say that you come home and take care of my pet. That would have been a unique idea for me.
Yes, we would like to plan that and for selection.
Bismillah.
So again, your money is coming from pet owners, whether it's purchasing of service or buying subscriptions, free plans, like we talked about. So, you were saying, do you have business?
Yes, our revenue model is based on the free subscription as well as when people order services, like because it's an app, people will for sure order some kind of services, or even when we book an appointment with the vet, we have to pay the vet charges as well as 10% of commission. So that's how we plan to get our revenue.
So then you're onboarding service providers. How do you look at that challenge? Are service providers paying anything for this? Are they just listing? How are you going to manage this? Because you're not running these services yourselves. It's like
Yes, we are a mediator.
Yeah, so can you tell me a little bit more about how you want to look at how to bring some service providers on board? If you don't have them, customers will not come out to your app.
Yes, ma'am. Right now we are working, we have actually showed the prototype of the app. We are working on the app. Once the app is fully functional, we can go to distributors and basically any pet shops near our house, and we will try to connect with them, and hence we will basically get our revenue.
So it's just free listing. You'll start knocking on doors and get that list on your website.
Yes, that's what it is.
Okay, nice.
And thank you, team members.
Thank you, teams, for presenting your wonderful ideas, and hope you have learned something new from this. At this juncture, may we have the pleasure of inviting one of our jury members, Mr. Hpsr, who may take the next 2 or 3 minutes to briefly provide expert feedback on observations made on teams. Sir?
Good morning, everyone. It's lovely to come back home. I call this as home. It's a nostalgic feeling, and I would firstly like to thank the Principal, Dr. Hpsr, for inviting me to be a jury member today. I would probably say that the principle of education is to create people who think differently, right? And this is one aspect that I probably find here today with this entrepreneurship program, which has been started 3 years back. You need to think out of the box, and that's where probably you going to succeed in life. There are a lot of ideas that have come up today by all the 5 teams. Let me first congratulate each and every one of them. They have done a wonderful job. I know there has been a lot of hard work done behind it. There have been long hours. itself is a big thing, and then trying to execute it with each one of you putting their ideas is brilliant. We, all the three judges, would definitely have a different opinion about each other. But I would say the first step is participating. They always say participating is the key to success. So that's the first thing that you have done. And the best team will definitely win. So in case you probably don't happen to be one of them, you don't have to feel bad about it. Then look, it's just a beginning phase. A lot of scopes available outside. So I wish each and every team the very best. You have done a fantastically good job. Every single idea has been thought about well. I liked one of them, so I don't want to disclose it right now. I'll probably discuss it with the jury, other jury members first before we come out. Right? So all the best, and keep doing new things in life. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your feedback with us. Hope the entrepreneurial teams do better in the future with this feedback. Now, I request the jury to move for the result finalization. Ready for the next segment, which is the question and answer. Moving forward to the next segment is question and answer. It is the audience question and answer. So first, we would like to call upon first team, Paripurna Vasudha, on the dais for question and answer.
Can you just put your plan on this please? Yeah, so this is pretty much to me because I'm a builder myself. So one of the things you kept asking, or I think one of the strengths, apart from being sustainable product, what would interest me apart from that as a builder is how cheap is it apart from the traditional material, what I'm already using. So you were harping on how cheaper it is than the traditional building material which I use, which could be a clay brick to a fly ash brick to a cement brick. So I didn't see any slide there or any information there where the first question is how cheaper you are in terms of percentage. First point. Second point is I didn't see any comparison statement of with other bricks. I didn't see any slide where information where you're talking about how you compare your plastic recycled brick to traditional bricks.
So the reason why this slide was missing is we are restricted to the number of slides we can present right here. So we have to choose which information we will be giving in the slides. You are also restricted in time on what information we will be giving. So we were whenever the question is asked, the question isn't that time, so we can give the answer then. Our bricks can be produced for a price of 3.5 rupees per brick. And we can sell, as we said, our margins will be low, so we can sell it between 5 to 4 rupees per brick. The comparison is, we found obviously there are lots of different types of bricks. We found that the average price would range between around 6 to 10 rupees per brick. So that is why we wanted that our product is cheaper because the way we acquire our materials is also much more efficient. We don't have to spend a lot to acquire waste.
This piece of advice, if I'm the end user, ultimately one of the key things that we're interested in is I want to be part of the sustainable journey, but I want to be at least as expensive or cheaper, whatever product I'm using. So for me, what will interest me as an end buyer or investor is what are you comparing yourself with? Whom are your competitors? The big industry is huge. So you're competing with one of the traditional manufacturers to the most advanced manufacturers, right from a bricklaying unit, brick making unit, to one of the biggest brick making industries. So at this point, I thought numbers are key. To show numbers out there. Thank you.
Thanks.
So audience, any questions?
Hello. So my question is, why would I prefer buying your bricks than the traditional bricks?
We are not selling bricks to you. Our contracts are for large scale business and government entities, as you stated. We are not selling it to direct consumers, which is why we don't have a direct sales plan or we haven't done market analysis. We haven't done a consumer-based analysis because we will not be selling it directly to customers.
Okay, also, so as you have mentioned, you are going to crush the plastic which is used, and which is going to make it easy for you people. Which is going to make it easy for you people to melt it down, is what you mentioned in your speech. So isn't that causing any harm to the nature or to the environment?
Okay, so the very reason we are actually breaking it down into granules is so it's easier to melt, and it is correct, there will be emissions, but there will be an extremely low emissions because when you are melting it down, you require much lesser temperature. You see, you have it very small, so you need only around 260 degrees Celsius, which will not release any emissions. Little to no emissions will be released from melting the plastic.
There is no such thing as a perfect product, as in comparison with other brick manufacturing units where the pollution is a lot higher. we are offering a better solution.
So like large-scale producers are going to build something. They're going to prefer something which is not new. Like if they want to, there is a one-time, they're going to invest more on what they're going to build. So why?
Can you repeat your question?
Someone is building something, like the people are going to provide. They're going to build it once and they're going to invest more on building it once. So why do you think they're going to go and starting with your product instead of going with the
See, as stated in our presentation, our product is a lot more, has better insulation, it has better durability as well, which is why it is a good alternative to this. And a lot also, it is true that builders want their own thing, which is why they are also dependent on government contracts, because the government will be able to see that there is a future in this. And not just that, look at people are always stuck in their old place. This was used before, so it should be used now. That is how there will be no innovation.
So, yeah, I have a very small doubt is that why is it Hpsr? What is the meaning behind it? Hpsr has many meanings in Sanskrit, but the one which we chose upon means recycled or reused. So here the main ingredient is recycled plastic, right? Which is why we named it Hpsr.
Right. So I think you mentioned another product in your presentation along with Hpsr. What is that?
Alpha.
Right. So which one of these two is your hero product? Because throughout the presentation, the only thing that I could see is you people focusing on Hpsr. But what I felt is that Alpha was something that was a little more unique and something that was more of an escape for you.
True. Obviously, because we focused on Hpsr more, we were hinting at that being a hero product. But it's not to say that Alpha will be sidelined. It's just the technology for Alpha has to be still developed, which is why we have an ongoing research and development branch in our company, which is focusing on making sure that we can produce our bioplastic Alpha sustainably and at large margins that is required. At present scale production, it is not possible to sell it commercially, which is why we have altered the CSR that for now.
So as you launch, initially you will not be going with Alpha, only with Hpsr.
Yes, as stated by Madhav, we will be starting our CSR Alpha after the reviews.
Thank you.
As you said, 20% of material is being used as a plastic, right? How can you ensure this will not harm to your personal health, because everyone is saying the houses are risk. So how can you 20%?
Sir, can you repeat your question? I didn't understand.
You are using 20% of the plastic material in the bricks, right? How can you ensure this 20% of the material is not harmful to the person's health?
So we have proper machinery, the proper safety measures are taken while the granules, while proper.
The PET pulverizing machine that we use handles the plastics themselves. The role of manual labor during the plastic involvement is very less. We have specifically used a mixture of capital intensive and labor intensive, so that the labor will not be harmed in any way during the involvement of plastic.
Thank you. Thank you.
Unfortunately, we do not have too much time, so we're going to have to cut short the question and answer segment.
Each team will be only able to answer 2 questions, so we'll move to the next team, which is eco-domicile.
Please quickly come on to the audience.
Very interesting model. Actually, it's a very popular model. I'm again interested because I'm into construction real estate. Very popular farm estates, and it was also very popular model is actually popular because, especially a container, it's a sustainable model. You can move it, there's mobility, you can move your home wherever you want. So that's why it started becoming popular for various site offices. So you can move my office to different places. But your model is totally different. You are saying that you want to scale up this model on it as selling a house as a cheaper option. I think one of the jury asked you a question about the biggest cost is not about the construction, the biggest cost is the land nowadays. So keep it in mind. So your model is not to sell it to people who are needy, cannot afford homes. Actually, this is actually a model for people who can afford it. So people who are trying to make it a permanent home doesn't sound like a permanent model. So I think the shift should be where we are. My question is, if it's a business model, especially housing, money is made to scale. So if you're thinking it's a sustainable model where containers, you are talking about used containers, right?
Yes, sir.
We're trying to buy used containers to convert them into houses.
Yes, sir.
So, did you find a scale? How many containers can you buy to actually service home industry? Because containers which are manufactured are very less. Out of which what containers are thrown away are even lesser. And then we are talking about giving housing. Housing happens in huge scale. So your business model should always be based on scale. So just a point.
Actually, I didn't understand when you said something is a scale, it wasn't order.
So when you say scaling, you should do in large volume.
Yes.
So housing works on large volumes.
Yes.
So you build in one piece of land, if you build more houses, it is cheaper. That's how you make cheap housing. In one plot, if you make one house, cost is X. The same plot, if you make 10 houses, cost is X minus. You understand? So you use the same piece of land. So if you are talking about scaling up in your business, you want to grow in your business.
Yes.
So how many containers can you look at? Because the market is big.
Yes.
So being sustainable, used containers and actually converting them into houses, you need large quantity of them. Have you thought about it?
Yes, sir, we did talk about it, sir. So the containers that are wasted, it actually is a huge problem. It's actually a concern right now, but it's underlined. So around 37% of containers that are put to waste are salvageable. The only reason they are put to waste is because they can't be used for shipping goods anymore. But if you take them and if you make them into prefabs at least, you can create a huge margin out of them, and they're in abundance if you look at it.
Yeah, probably you did your homework there.
Yes.
But my small piece of advice as a builder is prefab homes are very not so popular among the lower end of the state because they make houses only once, so they wanted to be done in traditional material very strong. Prefab homes are very popular among the second home use. I already have a home, but I want a second home in my farm or my office. Because sometimes they're very popular with that second. Just at this point of view.
Thank you, sir.
I have a question. So, in your PPT, you mentioned that a person can place his container wherever he wishes, right? And he place that in his land. Why? It's a very question from my side. Why would I purchase land, or if I have a land, before a container than building a house or purchasing an apartment which costs lesser than buying a land?
It's your land, so you can do whatever you want with it, which is already stated. The thing about container homes is you can always change what you do with the land. The purpose of the land can always be changed. Maybe you want it to be a farmhouse and you want to stay there on the weekends. That's when you use the container homes. What if you want to convert it into something else, whatever you like it to be? You can convert it into something else in the future with low deconstruction costs. So it also saves money and you can also move the container wherever you like.
I have a follow-up question to what you said.
that she just got a dream job and she's looking for affordable homes. And your eco-domicile is one of them. But it's not, is it? Your average price for eco-domicile, as you stated, is 3.5 lakhs. Which is not including the land. 3.5 lakhs is enough to get a decent apartment. It's even enough to, you can rent an apartment or even buy one at a price that much without including the land cost. So how are you stating that your product is cheaper?
That is a concern. I think in the future we'll implement a method where you can pay monthly cost or rent it out for a while. Because as we discussed, she's a college graduate who just landed a new job. She probably just got her advance, like half her paycheck as advance. So she can't pay for a full, like a full-on apartment or a house.
No, what I'm saying, I hope you do it like just like you can pay, instead you can do yours and rent. You can buy apartments in rent, you can pay at EMI or you can buy it over a period of time. Housing loan does exist, where you pay each month an amount. It will not be cheaper because not only does she have to be the owner of the land, which means she has to buy it completely, she will also have to buy your product on top of that as a newly graduated person who has just landed a job. And as per that, people don't get half their paychecks to their first job. They get their paycheck after their first month of work.
No, some people can get advance.
Some people may get it.
Mukul, thank you.
Tea is getting cold.
Now, I think we all are hungry. We should move for a high tea break.
Tea is getting cold.
Tea is getting cold, come on. So let's move for a high tea break and let's be back in 10 minutes. Then we'll continue with the same segment. Thank you. Parents are requested to move out for the high tea break.
If no one, I have a question. You said while answering the judges' that we would provide the compost at a cheaper price to the farmers. How will you actually achieve that? Because they are essentially making it from the cow dung and their own food, which will cost them nothing. So how will you make it cheaper than nothing? And second question would be you said you will list your companies on the basis of goodwill. That they will get goodwill from this, but that is not enough incentive for a lot of restaurants. Because what drives customers to restaurants, they won't look at, oh, these guys are goodwill. They will look at the fact that their food is good or not. So does that count as an actual incentive for them?
Fair enough. We are not saying that you have to do something for us. All they have to do is already the waste that they have. Anyway, they would throw it away. Might as well give it to us and have something in return of that. That's it.
No. The point I wanted to say is that is you said they will have to segregate the waste, So additional steps will be there and additional costs will be there. Which is why I'm asking, does that equate to the value of goodwill that you will get? Which is not actually in response to getting customers.
Actually, to answer this question, when you give it to GHMC people, you have to pay them, right? So we are asking nothing in return. We are asking nothing in return. We are asking nothing from them. All they have to do is segregate. Because as I mentioned, kitchen waste, not the whole waste. See, kitchen waste, whatever. If they chop vegetables, etc., the peels will be thrown out, right? That waste is the only waste we are going to use, and the food, the leftover food whichever is there. So only that we are going to pay. And the thing is, they don't have to pay us as they have to pay the GHMC people. So that will be, I think that's true.
The cost, right? How will you reduce the cost for the farmers? Because they are essentially producing it.
Farmers use fertilizers, right? So instead of that, we are using.
You guys stated that for you will go to areas where organic farm. You guys will sell in areas like Sikkim where organic farming is already happening. So that means they're not using chemical fertilizers. That they are already using compost. So and they're making that compost from their own, from their animal products or their tree husks or whatever they're using. So now you are saying that you will sell it to them for less than the cost of their production, which is again almost nil.
This is for the people who use fertilizers, we will be, and if our operating cost will be less, of course our rates will be less. That's your answer.
Your question from my side. So the main source from where you get all the food material is hotels, right? That's the main source. From that you convert it into compost.
For now, that is our main source, but in the further future, we'll look into every agro-based industry and their byproducts, because byproducts are just thrown away anyway. We are not telling them to do something for us. Whatever waste they are generating, all they have to do is, instead of giving to some GHMC, they are giving it to us. And free of cost, by the way.
Okay, fine. So, if in the like in the recent past, if we go on a lockdown and hotels are shut and industries are shut, your company will just fall off, right? It will just fall off all that hard work that you should have an alternative. If we go into a lockdown, hotels are shut, industries are shut, you have no source for your compost, so your company will just fall off, right?
If a situation like lockdown occurs, everything will be shut, right? Everything will be shut.
Right, but then you should have an alternative to make your company survive, because you should.
When something like that will occur, how do you think farmers will even do farming? So anyway, if we make it, no. The thing is, you're saying if everything shuts down, then eventually, first of all, that is a situation that will not happen. But if something like that is supposed to happen, then everything will be shut down in that case.
I have another question. You said that you're targeting farmers as well as people who are really targeted. You said that you're targeting farmers to sell your product, and you also said that you're using social media to sell your product. Do you think that those two coincide? Do you think that farmers will have access to social media?
In our presentation, we mentioned that there
consumers, right? Like terrace farmers, etc. So these people will be using our social media platforms. It's for them to promote. We are using NGOs as our sources to promote our product to farmers, as I mentioned before.
You can ask questions later. Sorry. No more questions entertained for Team Avinya. We'll proceed with the next team. Trailblazers to come on the stage.
Thank you, Team Avinya.
So, I first start off asking, have you seen the 6th and 7th graders of our school? How they behave? And after that, if you still say that whatever courses that you are giving is for the students of 11 to 21 years, this doesn't make sense, right? Why would a 12-year-old want to know how I want to invest in an LIC policy? I mean, I am 16 and I still don't want to know. That's what I'm saying. Knowledge itself. Why would a 12-year-old want to have knowledge on how to open a bank account, how to open a savings account, and how to invest in an LIC?
For second quarter, as we mentioned, we are inculcating school activities. We have Friday activities. In every we are having different activities that students run. So school can integrate financial management.
No, see, even in the Friday activities, now it is different for us to choose. Why would a 6th class student or a 7th class student choose finance activity to learn about finance rather than having activity for leisure or something like that?
Somewhere we have, I think you should have, you're not the only one, right? There are many different people out there who are interested. And now we are the fifth economy, right? And we want that every child should have their bank account. The moment we say the child should have the bank account, you must be having a bank account with your father or mother, right? Because you can open after the 21 years old. So when you want to invest, you have to have a basic knowledge. So 6th class, we are not teaching something about very vast or depth about the finance. A very basic. If you have to remember, we used to have a young pool competition just to how to piggy bank concept. You remember piggy bank? Yeah. So a kind of thing that they are introducing. I hope I'm supporting you. If you can want to continue, you can continue with the answer.
Yes, Madam Secretary. Thank you for it. It's not about a 6th grader who wants to know knowledge on about finance thing, but he can beforehand he can be prepared in the situations to be faced in future. It's not that if you are not interested, there are many people who are interested. It's all over.
No, I know, I understand. But see, with the number of people interested, do you think that's an enough number for you to start a business on that?
Our target is 11 to 21. So there are.
The number is shown at 80 million.
Thank you, sir. Proceed.
I had a question because you're entertaining children learning about finance, etc. What are the secondary features that you implement to teach your child? What is the secondary features that you implement to teach your child's money in check that you won't not use it for any expenses, etc.?
I'm sorry, but we don't just providing them literacy and education about finance. You will not be taking any money.
Yeah, no, but will you educate them about security of how to spend the money?
Yes, we will definitely.
I didn't see it in the presentation.
We have mentioned in the presentation. And also,
next question, if you have that. You have stated you are only providing knowledge, but theory knowledge without practical application will not get you anywhere, right? So, while I agree with your mission that you want to teach financial literacy, if like suppose a 12-year-old learns it when he's 12, by the time he's able to actually utilize it, the knowledge will be obsolete. Because the financial markets are constantly changing. Is that not true?
Now you're learning about economics. Are you implementing it?
There is a big difference here in what I'm trying to say. No.
Simulations and feedback as well. So don't you think that will help the child get the practical knowledge except for the theory knowledge?
See. We are learning subjects in school for the sake of future education. There is a purpose in that. Financial literacy we are getting so that we can be financially literate and properly utilize our money. That is the reason for that. Knowledge for economics will be utilized. And it is based on practical application, which is that if you look at economic theories, they're all based on practical application and you use them in real life, which is why they're useful. Financial literacy is the same, where it will be useful in real life, but a 12-year-old child and a 17, 16, 15-year-old child cannot use it. And when the markets keep changing, the methods of financial literacy keep changing, it will become obsolete. Will you start re-educating them again and again?
see, as we mentioned, we have comprehensive based learning. First, they'll complete the module, and after completion of module, they'll have games and videos related to the module. Now, if you want to learn about stocking, we provide you dummy stocks, and you can invest in the stocks, which is no loss for you. So, you'll be learning about it.
And also, do you think that, we'll be providing theory, like we'll be providing material, but do you think budgeting will change over time? Or the principles of budgeting will change over time?
No, that is fine. I'm not talking about your budgeting knowledge is fine. That is similar to that. Your application of that, just having knowledge of budgeting is not enough. How you budget?
But the point you raised at the very beginning was that.
Okay, there is a lot more to financial literacy. Is there not?
And we'll be providing all the courses.
Thank you. This is not a debate. Thank you. Please, we need to have a chance for the next team also. Thank you, team Tailblazers. Now I call upon the names, pet experts. Please get on the stage. Okay, any questions?
Only 2 questions will be entertained, so any questions on the floor?
Since there are many apps existing, how are you using it? And how trustworthy are you? Because there are many other services which are available.
Not sure if you were looking at the presentation, but then there's like an entire slide dedicated to why are we unique and how we are different from the...
How trustworthy are you? Because there are other services which provide the same services as you provide.
So, as we said in the elevator speech, as well as in the pitch, we will go to certified users. I think a legal certification is enough for trust.
obviously we'll have, the pet owner will have his or her kids as well. So when your person comes in for pet sitting, how is it that we can trust the person?
Well, our first point was that pet sitting will not happen at your home. It will come, you have to take your pets to a center. So suggested that it will be better. So already that is one thing that customer is asking us to come to their home. That is first basis of trust. Secondly, I think you heard word of mouth. So as and when we go to people, there will be word of mouth by which trust will be built.
But are there apps or services that are already existing in the same sector?
There is apps in the same sector, but not what we are providing. That is why we are different.
And also now, when would you actually break even point?
We are having a break-even point in the first 6 months itself. Because first we were having a loss of 3 lakhs because we expected our cost of billing there to be 10 lakhs. But then we found an alternative using Shopify. We got tools to bill there, which made our expenses much less. So we are having a break-even point earlier.
You're having many competitors in the market, so how can you reach your break-even in just 6 months?
What is your initial investment?
We need 10 lakhs for building an app. That is the initial investment. Rest you get revenue by advertisements, app services, and subscriptions which you already described about.
I just have a small doubt, not a question. Right, you said you provide pet walking also, if I heard that right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I just wanted to ask that someone who has a pet, right, they'd rather prefer to go, spend time with the pet and go walking with them rather than giving it off to you.
When I was talking about target customers, in the last point was for old people. So old people need pets for companions, but they might not be, able to take care of them on beaches outside. That was the purpose.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
So you're offering pet sitting services. Now, if I send my dog to you, and other people are also sending their dogs to you, what is my guarantee that the other dogs are vaccinated, that my dog will not get harmed?
That is why we are implementing going to home services as well. Suggestions were taken into consideration. Primary job is mediators, but pet events we are conducting on our own.
Pet events you will be conducting.
Right.
And you also said what differentiates you from your competitors is that you have more features.
Right.
So as mediators, your competitors seeing you can implement their features to their existing customer.
That was our thread that people can copy easily.
Yes, copy it easily,
We
right?
have to work on that.
How will you work on that?
We have to work on that. It is only a prototype stage. Our app is a prototype stage. We are at a startup stage.
Yes.
We do not have answers to all your questions. We are going to be working on that. We need more time for it. 1 month is not enough for idea, prototype, making of slide, making presentation, working on every possible idea.
Okay. Thank you for your question. Last question. Anas.
Question actually, what comes under your pet events? Like, can my pet Naja can fight with a pet dog? Like that. I have questions like that.
Pet events is only for social life. So like we have social life, even pets need to interact with other pets of their same breed. So it's just an interaction and probably some games, pet events, just to make sure that every pet also has exposure to other pets. That's the only aim.
So my lazy bug can play with a
Sorry, repeat your question.
So my lazy bug, okay, it's a dog breed, okay, can play with a violent pit bull.
It's not
It can it socialize with your pet events so
It's your wish to bring the pet to the social event, so you have to make a decision.
No, I'm paying subscription ships, so I have to bring it. I have to make my money's worth.
Well, paying subscription is for other services, right? It's not for pet events. There are so many services.
Does a pet event come under this?
we have to wind up. Alekia, sorry. No more questions.
We are running out of time. Proceed back to seats.
Welcome back. Now, we would like to call Mrs. K. Madhavi to announce the results of this prestigious program held for our Youngpreneurs.
Thank you, Delhi. So the most awaited time, yes, and it is months of hard work. And of course, the jury also must have struggled, I'm sure, to give away. So, should we start with the participation certificates? Yes? So the last most awaited trophy would be the last? Yeah. So, the first team, now before, I would just request Principal Sir and Mr. Ashwin to give away the certificates and the books sponsored by the Alumni Association. So, Sir, please come on to the stage to give away the certificates and the books. We start with the participation certificates. Team Paripurna Vasudha, led by G. Supratik, who have done a tremendous job. And the team members are Mukund, Zaid, Nitya and Madhav. Give a big round of applause, audience. That was a great participation. Supradeep, the team leader. Mukund. Zay. Srinidya Kapoor. And Madhav. Team, please stand for it. The great participation also comes from Eco Domicile, led by Ishan. That was a great participation by the entire team. And the team members are Krish, Sujana, Arush, and Anshul. So the team leader is Ishan. Then Krish, Sujana, Arush, and Anshul. A great participation by the team. They deserve a great round of applause for all the hard work that they are doing. The third great participation was by Team Trailblazers, led by Satvika. The team leader being Satvika. Sri Pragya is the team member, Saritaksheya, Chaitanya, and Suraj are the team members. The team leader Satvika. Pragya. Saritaksheya, Chaitanya, and Suraj. A great participation, a great idea, a great future. A big round of applause to the audience for all the hard work that they have made. Now, two teams look very obvious, but again there is a kind of mystery. Still, the mystery line is still there. So, any guesses for the runners up? The audience, any guesses for the runners up? I am asking the audience, anyone? Any guesses for the runners up? Okay, let us see. Yeah. So, the runners up or the best elevator pitch, that is the second position in this competition, is the breathtaking competition. Yeah, that is by Team Avinya, the best elevator pitch or the runners up for the event. Ashika, Anvit and Rashi have put in their hard work and very smart work in accomplishing the task. A great round of applause for the runners-up, the best elevator pitch. And now it is the winners of the intra-school Hpsr Youngpreneurs 2023. That is the very obvious tea pet expert. A big round of applause led by the next is the team leader. And we have the team members, Nodha, Anshul, Ekta and Vivi. The team leader, Vinay, Nodha, team member, Anshul, Ekta and Vivi. And they are winners of the Rolling Trophy of the Hpsr Youngpreneurs 2023 for the year. And of course the first teams, that is the team pet experts and the team Avinyam will be representing Hpsr, the Hpsr School in the inter-school competition.
Congratulations to all the teams. Now, dear judges, kindly extend from our institution a small token of love and gratitude. May I request Principal Dr. Narasimha Reddy to give away mementos to our judges. As we call upon our name, please come onto the dais. First, Mr. Akshay Kulkarni.
the momentum.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I call Ms. Minali Shastri to come on to the dais.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I request Neha Yadav to give our esteemed jury a vote of thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, on this memorable occasion, I stand before you to extend my sincere gratitude to the pillars of our institution who have played pivotal roles in our journey of growth and success. First and foremost, I would like to express our deepest appreciation to our esteemed jury members. Your expertise and discerning judgment have guided and inspired our students to excel, and for that we are truly grateful. To our distinguished alumni and Mr. Ashwin, you serve as living examples of the potential and achievements that our institution nurtures. Thank you for being a source of inspiration and pride. Our heartfelt thanks to our respected principal and vice principal. Your dedication to our institution has been instrumental in our achievements. To our mentors, your guidance and mentorship have shaped the future of our students. Your commitment to their growth is greatly appreciated. Our dedicated teachers, we are thankful for your passion and dedication. A special note of gratitude to our IT department for their technical expertise in ensuring seamless operations. Your behind-the-scenes efforts are vital to our success. Last but not least, we must acknowledge the invaluable contribution of our supporting staff in making essential arrangements. In conclusion, I want to express our profound appreciation to all these individuals and departments who have been the driving force behind our institution's success. Together, we continue to nurture and empower future generations. Thank you.
Thank you, Neha. Now, I call upon our team members, jury and alumni, school management and teachers to come onto the stage for the group photo. Please come onto the dais.
Road